Hi everyone, welcome back to Battlebliss. We have been captured-ish, made property of the Battlebliss. We are no longer free agents. But we can now just run around this back area. There's some loot there. So, going this way, back right. Here. What's there? Okay, let's have a look. Got Plague Smilodon, Demon Gladiators, Plague Smilodons. Oh, there's the prey person we killed. Old Atselm, young Atselm. Atselm sits in front of you, looking very much alive despite a recent death in the arena. However, she is not alone. Two other figures sit beside her. First is an elderly woman with a wrinkled face. Despite her age, she still retains some of the grace and vigour of youth. The second is a very young girl. She's only just passed from child to adolescence. On closer inspection, you realise that both the figures look like Atselm. They all share the same face. She looks up at you. She has high cheekbones and androgynous features that could easily belong to a man or a woman. Her ears are partially hidden behind her hair. You can just make out the strange shape. You realise that Atselm is not human, though from a distance. She could easily be mistaken for one. She greets you cheerfully, and does not seem to harbour any resentment towards you. Ah, here comes our killer. We hope you enjoyed the sweet taste of victory. Oh, horns. Or maybe it's a headdress. The old woman who looks like Atselm adds in a stern voice, but we won't forget what you've done to us. It hurt us very much. Be glad that we're not vindictive. Well, not normally. How did you survive? We have faith in the first world. A trirune, that being that with joint thoughts and feelings. When two of us fight in the arena, the third one observes, hidden by magic. This way, one of us will stay alive, even if the others die. Then when morning comes, we return to our trirune form. Sorry I killed you. Please forgive me. Think nothing of it. It was an amusing fight, and we enjoyed it. As for death, it hurts. But we are used to that experience. How do you create copies of yourself? She smiles mischievously and sticks out her tongue. It's a fake secret. We won't tell you. Why do you refer yourself to yourself in the plural? Because the trirune, there's three of them. We are not one. We are not three. We are a trirune entity. This is the way we are accustomed to speaking. Tell me about yourself. We are Atselm Thundereyes, brave from the first world, a proud scout of the wild hunt. It was Atselm's job to track down the prey and flush them from hiding. After a good chase, there would be feasts, and Atselm would always take a bottle of spiced wine to the monarch of the hunt. During one of the feasts, Atselm infuriated the monarch, and she mixed up 2 bottles of wine. She brought him young wine, fragrant and smelling of spring, but he asked for aged wine that tasted of oak, wine that would leave the bitterness of regret on the tongue and make the soul weep. Old Atselm joins in, her voice trembling with bitterness, and the monarch said, "Don't you know the difference between young and old, Atselm? No? Well, I'll show you." And he banished Atselm from the first world. But the fae used to be a good servant, so at the last moment, the monarch relented. To help Atselm overcome her pathetic stupidity, the monarch taught her a special spell and ordered her to cast this spell on herself every morning. This spell made Atselm a trirune being, and helped her understand the difference between vibrant youth and grey hairs of old age. Young Atselm interrupts the older version of herself, and now Atselm's grown wise. We have become very wise. The time is near when the monarch will summon us back to the wild hunt, and we'll be riding again with our brothers and sisters. We will drink and laugh, and no one will say, "Ah, Atselm's so foolish. She doesn't even know the difference between young and old," ever again. Would you like to help me kill Gelderfang in the arena? You wish to betray Mangaleth, kill his champion? That's an ambitious plan. For some reason, you've decided to seek her help. You killed us. Has not stopped you from paying us a visit. It's all very unusual. Yes, you've intrigued us. Now you must persuade us. Young Atselm laughs and clasps her hands together eagerly. I want to hear more about this cunning treachery. How exciting. It would be fun to betray a Mangaleth. The young Aslam nods her approval. She gestures towards the other two forms as if to indicate that she's speaking on their behalf. Galarian knows the meaning of fun. This sounds like a very good joke, counters in. Aslam's three incarnations watch you leave with a slight smile. It's Faye. They say yes 1 minute, and a second later say no. Blade Mastodon and Demon Gladiator. Diawan. That is Social's brother. Heavy shield. Can't identify though. Okay. A huge dark-skinned man sits quivering in the corner. His giant body is covered in scars. Many of his injuries look like should have been fatal, yet somehow he's still alive. Some of his wounds are still fresh, but no one has bandaged them up or tried to heal him. The man's skin is in tatters and blood oozes from his broken body. He's clearly in a lot of pain. I want to believe that someone so badly injured could maintain consciousness. He casts a weary glance in your direction and grunts something unintelligible. Can't make out his words, but his tone is an unmistakable warning not to come any closer. Examine the slave's sword and helmet. The gladiator moves with surprising speed. As he reaches for the items, he snatches them away. His voice is a hoarse whisper. Not yours. Go away. Can you understand me? There's a mixture of fear and anger in the man's bloodshot eyes. Perhaps he doesn't understand you, or perhaps he just doesn't want to talk. Who are you? He snarls at you, looks tense, ready to spring. He's clearly not comfortable holding a conversation. A low, foul growl rumbles in his throat, the dire one. Not what perception check it was, but... Trevor. Are you Trevor Vanick, Social's brother? The gladiator goes still. He gazes at you, lips trembling. He seems to be trying to speak, but the only sound that comes out from his parched throat is a dry, wheezing croak. Finally he nods, and manages to choke out hoarsely, Social, yes. He is my brother. After a pause, the gladiator touches your hand with his rough, deformed fingers, as if he's trying to greet you with a handshake, but can't quite remember what he's supposed to do. Are you his friend? My friend too, then. I have to go. The slave closes his eyes and collapses onto his mat with a dull moan. Okay.
I'm gone.
Okay, I suppose that's the first contact. We get through there? No. Oh, that's right, back to the start. Let's go all the way back then. Still got a fair amount of buffs on me. Being a healer. Some of the crap we picked up. Don't have any heavy mace users. No scimitars. Charred bulwark. Immunity to cold. No, it's a heavy shield, not a tower shield. +1. It's a +4. It's not bad actually. Still not quite sure what to do with these. That toxic wrap. And there's something else that goes with it. which I think I might have given to somebody. Very Grey Ball, maybe. Can't remember. Okay, what do you have? Scrap I've just sold you.
We do it my way.
Should meet Gelderfang soon. He's around here somewhere. Oh, there he is. No, it's Ruxa, not Gelderfang. I just yoinked it out. It's fine. Massive scaly demon greets your arrival with a roar of fury. She spins her weapon towards you with practiced ease, stopping the blade an inch from your chest. Galarian, new blood. You've been fighting in the arena for a year now. I know, you've not been in the league for long, but you've already been given the chance to fight against Gelderfang. I've been fighting in the arena for over a year now, but Mangaleth protects his champion from me, pathetic cowards, both of them. Who are you? She twirls her weapon in the air. The blade comes in a hairbreadth of her face. Surely you already know, I am Ruxa, former champion of the Battlebliss. We Vivaki are the greatest of the races, and even amongst my kind, I'm considered the best and strongest. Power that roars within me was given gift from Lamash to herself. She gave me the strength to conquer the entire universe. What can that pompous weakling Gelderfang possibly do to me? He can raise his neck with one hand and grab his wings with the other and tear him apart. To worship Lamashtu? The demon answers with a proud roar. Yes, Lamashtu created Vivaki to rule and conquer. She gives us strength, power, and superiority over all the rest. We are conquerors, Lamashtu's true firstborns. All Vivaki must worship her. We have to fight each other again soon. I suggest we join forces. No, she won't. She wants to fight him solo. And she feels betrayed. She'd probably kill me, so she have a solo chance.
Follow if you dare.
Solo chance as the Sinners and Gelderfang. There was a Cambion who 45%. Try it. Locked. It's just out doing it, is it? Don't have any ranks in trickery. So, Gelderfang. The Sinners first. The succubus you hired on Zeklek's instruction recognised you at once and waves at you enthusiastically. You've really pulled out all the stops, but tell me, is your ambition to kill Gelderfang? If so, that would suggest you had an ulterior motive for hiring us. Is there something particularly out in mind? What you need us to do? The succubus lowers her voice conspiratorially and glances briefly at her companions. If you follow her gaze, you realize they're all busy distracting the champion's attention from a conversation. How is the champion? Is he enjoying himself? She gives you a wink and lowers her voice. He is absolutely enthralled. He believes our visit is a gift from an anonymous fan. If it weren't for your presence in the Battlebliss, he would have been completely happy. It seems like your rival has made Gelderfang a bit cranky. Of course, he pretends like everything is alright, but he clearly considers you a threat. Gelderfang hasn't been afraid of anyone in a long time, so he finds it deeply unsettling. Got a job for you? Well, of course. After all, that's why you hired us. You paid for our services. We're ready to do our job. What do you have in mind? Just give us the word, and we'll make this lecherous champion miserable. Seduce him before the fight. Weigh him out with your games of passion and pleasure. He is thoroughly exhausted. She smiles at you, revealing her even pearly white teeth. You know what to ask for. He's an incubus, he has a lot of stamina. No one can outlast him in bed. Well, no one except a succubus. Fine, we'll arrange a very special night for the champion. When we're through with him, this Gelderfang of yours. Wouldn't even be able to punch a quasit. I have to go. Take care of yourself, outsider. If you survive the fight with the champion, drop by the brothel to see us. We'll give you a night to remember. After all, Gelderfang shouldn't have all the fun. I hope we're making the right choices, kind of based on their strengths. Gelderfang greets you with a condescending sneer. He looks at you smugly, flexing his muscles, so you can see his chiseled abs beneath his smooth, flawless skin. His teeth have been neatly filed. His impassive eyes hide a cold fury, ignite into a hot, flaming rage at any moment. You get the feeling that it wouldn't take much to set him off into a rampage. Ah, you must be my next victim. So you're the little Galarian who wants to challenge me for the title of the Battlebliss champion. He tends not to recognize you, looks up and down, and then fixes you with a bored, lazy stare. Another primitive Galarian. There's nothing special about you. How disappointing. I'm not going to do that. Why'd you fight in the arena? Because it's fun. Where else can I unleash my passion, my wild and sensual spirit? Don't fight, I feel a terrible aching pain in my bones. Without release, my power grows sour and stale, like a rancid brew. The only thing that can cleanse me from this stagnation is to find a victim, torment them until they howl. The wail of pain and humiliation washes over me, restores my power to its full potency. Only then do I become myself again. Gelderfang the Invincible, true ruler of the Battlebliss. I killed a lot of your kind back on Galarian. Oh right, I heard about that. Real demon exterminator. Supposedly you have amazing powers or something like that. You don't seriously think that your enemies on Galarian compare with a demon like me, do you? Even my rival is more powerful than the puny forces you defeated back on your world. Sorry, but your special powers aren't enough to impress me. We're going to fight each other soon. You're not scared, are you? He chuckles contemptuously. When you're about to eat a great feast, do you feel scared? When a succubus seduces you, do you feel scared? I'm looking forward to our fight. So should you. I plan to be very delicate with you. I slip my fingers into your skin, extract the tip of a nerve, and I'll slowly pull it from your body, like a fisherman reeling in a line. You won't stop until I've removed every last nerve from your body. First you'll howl in pain and terror, then you'll beg me to pull out your nerves faster so that you won't feel the pain anymore. Trust me, it'll be an unforgettable experience. Well, I'm not going to do that. I have to go. I'll see you in the arena, little Galarian. Killing you will be a pleasure. Okay, so let's talk into those. Let's see what Master back here has to say. Where are we? Not here. Went too far. Let's talk to Xlax. Zeklex takes a wary step back. I thought I convinced Mangaleth not to take you captive. Clearly I was wrong. He's a raving lunatic and constantly changes his directions. You should direct your anger towards him. Did you know I was walking into a trap? I didn't know for sure, but did have my suspicions. All the members of the Nahindran League considered it Mangaleth's property, and since gladiators are valuable assets, they're not allowed to leave the arena. All of the elite fighters of the Battlebliss wear those colours. However, I did suggest to Mangaleth that he should make an exception in your case. I told him he should allow you to remain free. I thought I managed to convince him. Clearly I was wrong. I understand. I apologise once again. I would certainly set you free if I could. I doubt it. Lead me to the arena. The champion dies today. Before we fight Gelderfang, I'd like to have a word with you in private. While you were unconscious, Mangaleth and a demon called a Mutasaphen performed some kind of surgery on Gelderfang. It sounded like he was dying. His screams are like nothing I've ever heard. I could have killed Mutasaphen, killed him. Oh no, he comes back to life again. However, when he finally emerged from the surgery, he looked stronger and more powerful than ever. I suspect the champion finally got those Nahinjan crystals he wanted. Of course, I've heard the rumours about those crystals. Supposedly they can make you invincible. But don't worry, I still think we can win this fight. I believe we can beat Gelderfang. He lowers his voice conspiratorially. I want to overthrow Mangaleth, take over the Battlebliss. Mangaleth is terrible at his job. He's standing in the way of my ambitions. There's no denying that he is a genius. No one can get the crowds excited like he can. But his management of the arena cannot be worse. The fights have turned into a bloody circus. The opponents are never evenly matched. The crowds are losing interest. And the passion of the audience is fading away. I want to change all that. It won't be easy to kill him. Current champion Gelderfang protects him. After his last escapade, Mangaleth has forbidden Gelderfang from leaving his side. That means that Mangaleth is only vulnerable when champions fighting in the arena. So I want to offer you a deal. I'll help you eliminate Gelderfang if you'll help me overthrow Mangaleth. You agree to my proposal and make sure your companions join you in the arena when you need them. Then you can kill Gelderfang together. Okay, there is that, but there's also... Why would you let me kill Gelderfang when you can kill him and have both of us on the arena roster? You can have the title and the glory that comes with it. You become the champion, and I'll take over the arena. Deal? Tiefling extends his hands to you and looks at you solemnly. Did you mention Mutasaphen? I killed him not long ago. I had more than one person claim the same thing before. It didn't stick. That weasel Mutasaphen is surprisingly hard to kill. Okay, let's do it. The tiefling gets to speak in a brief, matter-of-fact tone. The imp nods his agreement with each sentence. Gelderfang is, of course, an extremely dangerous opponent, but he's not without his vulnerabilities. For example, there's no you hired the Succubi to keep him company. She paid for their services. I think they'd be willing to accommodate some special requests. If you want to weaken Gelderfang before the fight, I'm sure they could persuade to help you. Really done it. I think that's everything. Try to make use of these advantages during the fight. It'll be your best chance to defeat Gelderfang. While you fight for the title of champion, I eliminate Mangaleth. He'll be vulnerable without his favourite bodyguard. Then the Battlebliss arena will be ours. Of course, you won't have to fight Gelderfang all by yourself. Your companions are worried when Mangaleth kidnapped you. I've reached out to them and secured their cooperation. I'll make sure they join you in the arena when the time comes. Okay. What did I say? The Battlebliss will be ours. He nods but he doesn't speak. His face is screwed up in concentration as he's trying to calculate something in his head. Finally gives a satisfied nod. Yes, we're taking a risk. But delaying any longer will not improve our situation. In fact, it could make it worse. So we need to take action now. It's time for you to prepare for the hardest fight in your life. Gelderfang's a true master of violence, and now, with an Nahinjan crystal, it's even stronger. Right, he dies today. He just repeats that thing again, I guess. It's about time for a glorious fight. This ambitious Galarian wants to fight champion the Battlebliss himself, the deadly Gelderfang. How exciting! Who will emerge victorious? My bet's on the Galarian. No one can defeat Gelderfang, especially not a soft, squishy mortal. This isn't entertainment, it's just boring. That's what's his name's daughter. That's the second in command. Ensure that Battlebliss Arena will be able to entertain you, my dear Hepsimira. Yeah, Hepsimira. Second in command. And that is... I can't remember. Today the Mephit Slayer will fight Gelderfang himself. How about a warm-up? All this Mephit's going around. I think it's time for a signature move. Let's hear it for the Mephit Slayer. Oh, fuck off, you dickhead. We're teamed to pieces. A fight with the champion? Screw that. Whoever kills the Galarian first gets a double ration for dinner. Oh, they are Mephits. Right, yeah. Now please give a warm welcome. The Master's burp. Who's that? Seclex, never mind. Give a warm welcome to Method Slayer's friends. Everyone's all together, yeah? Alexia, that's who it is. Next to her. Yep, Samira.
I do what I must.
Okay.
I'm gone. I'm always ready.
We won't fall here. I swear it. Begone, fiend!
I think that was a Rushlai with a thieving shot thing. Time has come for some serious bloodshed. A warm welcome to our best fighter, seasoned and merciless, and behold, the gruesome skills of our contestant. He's got 2 fox with him. No, whoever that is. Let's take this Galarian upstart and get our gold. Let's go. Okay, just demon gladiators.
We should move.
It will bring an end to the contestant's string of victories. Behold, the fighters from the Hindran League. Geared up for Atselm and Ruska. Both of them. He struck me down once, but now I'll get my revenge. I am Vuxa. I'll rule this place. Kneel before me, you pathetic maggots. Did abide by our agreement, J-Bobs. Okay. Well, looks like the Method Slayer's made some new friends in the arena. That's good, because I didn't want to blitz the attacks. And now the moment you've all been waiting for. The event will have everyone on the edge of the seats. Welcome to the arena, the invincible champion, Gelderfang. Of course, just appear, he makes an entrance. Arena, welcome your ruler. I've come here to you with a gift. This poor creature's death. I'll make it exquisite. Give a warm welcome to the champion. Let's hear it for the strong, the tireless, the one and only Gelderfang. We adore him. Like the succubi, an incubi that was with him, or just his own fans. Right, let's have a look at Gelderfang. Level 23. Fatigued. Good. What's his spell resist? Don't know. AC 46, touch is 20.
I'll take care of it.
Ask nicely.
I will defend my dream. I will resist. You just
Wow. I saw a wild gaze go off there. 10 minutes have passed. Right, fair enough. Zeklex has Mangaleth by the throat. Legend Campion is on his knees and blood seeps from his wounds. Zeklex raises up his dagger in a gesture of triumph. We won. Now just need to finish him off. I'll let you do the honours. Mangaleth licks his lips nervously. He glances back and forth between you and Zeklex. Am I supposed to plead for my life now? In this moment when I try to soften the hard hearts of my cunning killers? Well, why not? Wringing his hands dramatically, he falls to his knees. He begins to wail so loudly, even the other spectators in the back of the stands can hear him. What are you doing? Let me make a deal, Zeklex. I gave you everything you wanted. He thrusts his arms towards you, and you, champion, our newest champion. I always believed you would win. I'm your biggest fan, spare me. Finish the sleaze bag off. He's tried multiple times to kill you off in the arena. Now it's time for you to pay him back. I don't think so. There's something going on here. Please have mercy on me. I promise my generosity will know no bounds. I beg you to spare me. I won't arrange unfair fights ever again. I'll give the arena to you, Zeklex, as your champion. I'll give you anything you want. Shamira, save me. Mangaleth's wailing lament can be heard from the back of the stands. He gives such a moving performance, the audience bursts into applause. Is this all staged? Well, a tasteless performance, but you cannot deny his dedication to the role. Ah, got that acting? Should see me back in Canarbres, at the guards' quarters. Give a real show. Real tragical, we were, let me tell you. As if to demonstrate, the tiefling's face crumples, his eyes fills with tears. His voice quavers with as much pain and fear it would melt the house of stone. First you let a single tear roll down your cheek, then you have to sound really pitiful. Mister, please have mercy on me. I'm young and foolish. I didn't know any better. It was like a charm every time. This felt forced. Where's the emotion, I ask you? Where's the soul? There's something that feels right. There's something that feels right about these two creatures together. The boring old obsessed Zeklex balances out the merry but totally insane Mangaleth. And they complete one another. You only feel the beginnings of an idea to take shape in your brain. See the trickster one. Play a magnificent prank on Zeklex and Mangaleth by using your wild imagination. Combine them into one creature. Oh, they are a perfect match. They complete one another, Zeklex with his fixation order, and Mangaleth, a laughing chaotic psychopath. Separately, they're nothing more than boring one-dimensional idiots, but together, yes, you'll help them find balance. Light flashes from your hands, illuminating both Zeklex and the Mangaleth, binds them together, wrapping them around one another like lovers in an embrace. The magic transforms them, compressing, stretching their bodies like a baker kneading dough, so they're mixed together completely. Their flesh and their minds unite, and they become one. The crowd goes wild. They scream with delight to observe this new creature before them. The creature creating this act of transformation looks at himself with horror. He turns to you in a panic, and you recognise Zeklex's voice. What have you done? What have you done to me? This. The words are swallowed up in a burst of insane laughter. Mangaleth cackles gleefully. This is extraordinary. What a prank, I can't believe it. How absolutely marvellous. The crowd erupts into frenzies of whistles, laughter, angry curses, and excited screams. This sudden dramatic twist has taken everyone by surprise. Awesome. Decent gear. Got a weapon. It's +5 anarchic great axe claims a critical hit. It also deals normal weapon damage to all creatures, including the wielder and their allies. Oof, ouch. And what else did I pick up? Strength and con. His helmet. Whenever the wear of this helm keeps healing, she also regains 5 temporary hit points for 1 round. Really? That seems pretty meh. Battlebliss has a new champion. The demons sing your praises. You have won the respect. Family champion. Do you enjoy the attention? Are you basking in your newfound glory? It's disgusting to kill living creatures for the entertainment of a crowd. Filled with sorrow that you had to participate in such bloody entertainment, you received honour and glory in the arena. They praised you for putting others to death. However, I rejoice to know that these acolytes have failed to lead you astray. You've resisted temptation, have not left the path of righteousness. Chaotic righteousness, yeah. I don't like doing it. It's like I don't like being a slave either. So Mangaleth now, okay. Strange creature fixes you with angry stare. Looks like a mixture of Zeklex and Mangaleth. What have you done? And do it all now. But why did you have to merge me together with this? Surprising nimbleness. The arena master jabs his fist into his own jaw, interrupting the indignant tirade. An odd insane gleam appears in his eyes. His voice becomes a half tone lower. Ah, the champion. That was really a neat trick you did there. Proper prank. Joke of the millennium. Unlike Zeklex, I'm thrilled. Ignore that old bore. Demon twitches, begins to yell in his shrill, indignant voice. Oh, you think I'm a bore? Why, you're a lazy, crazy-lying psychopath. How can you enjoy all this unnatural intimacy? Demon is caught up in the heat of the moment. Doesn't notice that his hand is sneakily moving towards his left ear. Quick as a flash, his fingers reach out, twist his ear so hard it causes him to squeal in pain. Don't be so loud, Zekli. I can call you Zekli. There's a wounded fighter called the Dire One among our gladiators. Want you to set him free. Set him free? What a joke. What I'm trying to say is it's not my best interest to release him. Can't just walk around commanding everything that moves within his walls. We're allowed far too many privileges as it is, you must understand. The Dire One is far too valuable to lose. It's known for his ability to survive without the help of a healer, even if severely wounded. People like to place bets in him, who has a steady source of income for the arena. Why would I want to lose such a profitable fighter? My companion needs to meet the Dire One. You're the champion. You can visit the members of the Hindran League whenever you like, but your idiot henchmen's a nobody. The fool. Why would the Dire One want to meet him? Of course, if he's really that desperate, we could arrange for him and the Dire One to meet one-on-one in the arena. I agree. Trevor's my brother. He would never raise a hand against me. I wouldn't count on it. During the time he's been here, he's finally snapped. One bonkers lost his marbles. Now that I really want to watch this fight, can't wait to see the Dire One rip out his naive little brother's throat. Such fun. It'd be a spectacular show, the drama, the emotion, a tragedy worthy of the stage were played out right in our arena. How about a bet? I'll wager my life for my brother's freedom. If he recognises me, he can leave with me. If he kills me, well then you get your show. This bet may be beneficial for you, but high risk and low reward for me. However, if the champion requests, I can refuse. I agree. Aha, he's going to rip you to pieces, your blood and guts will be smeared across the floor of the arena. He'll crush you. If he doesn't, then you'll be free to go. Yes, that's our terms, an honest deal. You know, that's something you're not telling me. Creature clamps his fingers into his mouth, but continues to talk in a muffled voice. You have to give the audience the show they're paid to see. If you don't fight each other, I'll send someone else. 2 someone else's, to fight you both instead. Idiot, you just spoiled the surprise. Why do you always ruin everything? I agree. After everything I've gone through to find him, what's one more fight? My voice is going. So I'm going to end this episode here. And next episode, Social against Trevor. Now, Social is kind of, it's got that Immaculate Pearl, which is Trevor's shield. But it doesn't have a one-handed weapon to go with it. I suppose I could buy something from the healer. Anyway, I'll work it out. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye for now.